The spotlight burns hotter when you're walking in a legend's footsteps. And at just 14, CharlieWoods is handling it like a pro. With 5 titles already under his belt, he's not just playing golf, he's dominating. From jaw-dropping wins to amusing stories of how his father trained him, Charlie's journey is anything but ordinary. As the son of Tiger Woods, expectations were sky-high, and his path has had its share of highs and lows. Weather delays, tough fields, pressure. He's seen it all. Just last week, a storm cut short his momentum in Alabama. But before that, he made headlines by qualifying for his first-ever USGA championship, carding a 1-under-71 at Eagle Trace in Coral Springs. The kid's not just good, he's on the verge of greatness. After his impressive run in Florida, 15-year-old CharlieWoods entered the Future Masters in Dothan, Alabama, riding high on confidence. Competing in the elite 15-8 age group, hopes were high, but golf doesn't always play fair. Charlie opened with a rocky 73, 3 over par, followed by a 76 in the second round. A comeback felt possible. After all, we'd seen him bounce back before. But this time, the weather had other plans. Storms rolled in, turning the Dothan Country Club into a waiting game. Organizers warned that any delay on Saturday could mean cancellation, and that's exactly what happened. While a few players managed to finish their third rounds, the tournament was ultimately called off, results frozen after just 2 rounds. For Woods Jr., it was a frustrating halt to what could have been another signature comeback. In the 15-18 division, Shedd took first with a blazing 5 under 135, while Brantley Moore and William Drew tied for second at 137. As for CharlieWoods, he finished tied for third with 12 other players at 149, 9 over par. Respectable, but far from his best. Of course, no one likes the constant comparisons, but they're inevitable. Tiger Woods began carving his legacy at 14, and by 15, he had already won the U.S. Junior Amateur at Bay Hill. He'd go on to win it 3 years in a row, the first to ever do so. Charlie's story, though, is different. His rise has been far from linear. Yes, he snagged second place at Coral Springs and another strong runner-up finish at the Medalist Tour in Martin Downs this past March. But those highs were quickly tempered by a disappointing showing in Dothan and a 40th place finish back in 2022. His career is still in its early chapters, and the learning curve, as shown at the Nicklaus Jr. Championship, is steep. And while comparisons to his iconic father might grab headlines, they don't capture the full picture of a young golfer trying to find his rhythm, his identity, in the shadow of greatness. Woods can navigate the ups and downs, the pressure, the weather, the endless comparisons. He has the potential to carve out a legacy of his own. After his recent performances, many fans and analysts have called for changes in his training routine. But Charlie seems focused, trusting his own process, much like his father did. Some suggested he tweak his grip. But golf experts? They're saying, "Don't touch it, don't change your grip, Charlie," said one seasoned pro, and for good reason. Many believe that grip is his secret sauce, giving him the control and creativity to shape shots his way. Even Tiger himself has praised his son's evolving routine. Charlie's grip, with 4 knuckles showing on his lead hand and the trail hand tucked perfectly beneath, isn't conventional. But it works. While most young players chase a neutral grip and textbook technique, Charlie's doing it differently. And that difference might just be his edge. It's not just about mechanics. It's about belief. And CharlieWoods is showing that he's willing to trust himself, even when the storm clouds roll in. Golf coach Clem calls it Charlie's secret weapon. A close analysis of his swing reveals something unique, something bold. At the top of his backswing, the club face looks completely closed, pointing straight up to the sky. His wrists, hinged, locked in. It's a technique reminiscent of Dustin Johnson, and while other pros have used it before, seeing it from a 14-year-old is rare, very rare. But for Charlie, it seems almost instinctual, a move that feels both modern and rooted in his father's legacy. Should he stick with this unconventional path or lean into more traditional techniques? That's the question being asked in golf. Circles right now, but there's more to this story than just a swing. Charlie's natural body tilt, a sharp 45 degrees, works in harmony with his shaft angle to generate explosive momentum. It's not just for show, it's a biomechanical advantage. And while many young golfers strive for textbook positions, Charlie is doing what feels right, trusting his body, trusting his routine. Even his trail hip joint shows a subtle defiance. Instead of rotating fully inward like most players, he maintains a more neutral position, giving him balance, power, and freedom through impact. It's all part of a growing method that's uniquely Charlie's. CharlieWoods' swing isn't just powerful, it's biomechanically sophisticated. With subtle trail knee flex and a massive shoulder rotation between 100 to 110 degrees, he's generating serious torque. That level of torso-pelvic separation, also known as static X factor, is something usually seen in seasoned pros, not 14-year-olds. Observers have also noticed a distinct drop in his head position at the top. Not a flaw, but a result of increased hip flexion. This gives Charlie more anterior pelvic tilt, a move that channels the legendary Sam Snead sit-down look. That deep, powerful squat just before launching into the downswing. These aren't just quirks. They're calculated, refined, and likely here to stay. While unorthodox, every piece of this new routine feels intentional. It's clear someone, whether Charlie, his dad, or his team, is designing this with long-term success in mind. And it's working. But of course, with rising fame comes rising scrutiny. Online, the reactions are split. Many fans are all in on Charlie's style and swagger. Others are skeptical. One viral comment summed it up perfectly. He's a surprisingly good golfer. He's just so young and small that he hasn't developed full distance yet. But he's got it. There's something special about watching Tiger Woods and his son Charlie side by side, not just because of the name, but because of the bond. The love for the game, the rhythm in their swings, the quiet fire behind their focus. Though Charlie is still developing, early signs are clear. The apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. First up, balance and stability. Both Tiger and Charlie exhibit exceptional control throughout their swings. They hold a solid base, grounded yet fluid, maintaining composure from takeaway to finish. That foundation? It's what allows both of them to unleash power without ever looking out of control. Next, tempo and rhythm. Tiger's swing has always been praised for its grace. A smooth, effortless transition from backswing to downswing. And if you watch Charlie closely, you'll catch glimpses of that same flow. It's not rushed, it's not forced, it's natural. And then there's lag and power. Tiger's ability to store energy and release it through the impact zone, that famous lag, is one of the keys to his explosive game. And now, we're seeing traces of that same move in Charlie. The club head trails just enough, the angle holds, and when it's time to strike, the release is pure. These shared traits aren't just genetic. They're practiced, honed, passed down, not just through coaching, but through years of watching, learning, and bonding. The Woods legacy isn't just being inherited, it's being earned. There's something magnetic about watching Tiger. Woods and his son Charlie share the course. It's more than the name, it's the bond. The quiet fire, the rhythm,